Good afternoon. Today was my 2-week post-op from my left hip replacement, and I'm doing great. I'm still in pain, still need to take medication for that, but I can get around better without my walker at home. I still need the walker when I'm outside the house, so when I take my walks down the street with my son, and at the grocery store I have to use their electric scooters because the store's too big. But earlier my daughter helped me walk into Dollar General, and I was able to walk around Dollar General pushing the shopping cart, and that was fine. They did take off my dressing, and he was gonna leave the zip line on. He said it was closed, the incision is closed, but he said that the zip line would fall off on its own. But he said, today's Wednesday, he said if it didn't fall off by Saturday, I could just peel it off like a piece of tape myself. And I was like, I would feel better if you did it. He said, if you want me to take it off, I can take it off. I said, if you think that it's okay, that it's closed enough, then I would rather you do it. Because I'm squeamish about that stuff. So he peeled it off, and it didn't hurt at all. I thought it was going to hurt. The worst was when he took the Tegaderm off, the dressing. The actual closure device, it didn't hurt at all when he took it off. I asked him about, it was my surgeon's PA that I met with today. I asked him if it's normal that I'm still in this kind of pain, because I figured, 2 weeks out that I wouldn't be in that much pain unless I was doing like physical therapy, but I'm still in pain for a lot of the day. It is getting better. I can tell it's getting better, but like it still gets pretty up there. Last night, me and my kids, we had to go up to the nursing facility that my mom's been staying at while I recover. She comes home today, but she's been in there for 2 weeks so I can recover because I'm her caretaker, and I couldn't take care of her during this process, and it was just the best thing. But we had to go up there last night just to get her stuff, because she has a senior program that she does 3 times a week, and I didn't want her to have to take all that stuff with her today. So me and my son and one of my daughters, we went up there last night to get it, and the walk into the building from the parking spot is kind of long. So, and then the hallway from the door down the hall, and then in the area that she was at just to get to her room. I mean, it was quite a lot of walking. So I didn't do my evening walk yesterday because I knew that I was going to be doing that. And it was pretty tiring. Had a lot of groin pain yesterday from, when the labrum was torn. They did fix it during my surgery, but I mean, it's still healing. So it still hurts at times. Sitting for long periods of time hurts. And me and my daughter, we were going to go in the afternoon after we got my son from school, but just sitting in her car, because I let my other daughter use my car. Just sitting in her car, she has a little tiny Chevy Cruze. Just the position I was in was killing me. So I was like, why don't we just wait till after dinner when my other daughter got home from work so we could take my car? Because I have a little SUV. I have a Chevy, or not Chevy. I have a Nissan Rogue, and I just can sit more comfortably in that. So that was a good call because by the time we left the nursing facility to come home, I was dying. Like, it hurt so bad. I was so uncomfortable. So I got home and I took some more medicine and laid on the couch and iced it. And then I woke up this morning and I had my normal morning pain. In the morning is when it hurts the very worst. Just from the way that I'm laying, I guess, in my sleep. I sleep on my back. I'm not a side sleeper, and I can't sleep on the left side. So I just sleep on my back. So my leg's pretty straight when I fall asleep. Now, if it stays that way when I'm asleep, I don't know. Like my foot might turn out, which they said to be careful about that. And I put a pillow up against my leg to try to keep it from doing that. So yeah, in the mornings it's really stiff, and that's the most pain that I'm in. And then later in the evening, if I've done a lot, or if I had physical therapy that day, it'll hurt really bad in the evenings. But for the most part, I can tell that like each day I'm getting better and better. Sorry, the way that I'm sitting. The way that I'm sitting is hurting my incision, my scar, because there's nothing on it. He told me don't put anything on it. I'm not supposed to like directly wash it. He said just let all the soap and water from washing the rest of my body run over it. Don't put soap on it directly. So there's nothing on it. He assured me that it won't open. My husband was a little concerned about that when I told him that they took it off. He said, well, you better be careful because I don't want it to bust open. And I said, the PA assured me that it won't. There's stitches underneath the skin. So I'm still on the blood thinner injections, and I will be until tomorrow would be 14 days since surgery. So I have about 28 more days after tomorrow on the injection, and that's been a struggle for me. My daughter does my injections for me because I don't feel comfortable doing it myself. A lot of times when she does it, it burns, either when she's injecting or when the medicine comes out. Either way, it usually burns. It's been leaving little blood, like those blood dots on my skin. The other day, Sunday, she gave me my injection at 8:30 in the morning, and then I took a shower at 10:30, and I was, washing my body with a washcloth, and I was scrubbing my belly because I still have some of that sticky stuff on me from the heart monitors that they put on you when you're in surgery. I still have some of that on there. It's really hard to get off. But I was just, wiping my belly with the wash rag, and then I got the shower head down to rinse the right side. I couldn't get the left side wet with the dressing on. And I looked down, and the spot where she injected me was bleeding. It didn't last very long, thankfully. It was only like 30 seconds that it was bleeding. But I have some bruises on my stomach from that. But thankfully, I don't have to do it forever. The one this morning was weird. So it didn't hurt when she injected me, and then it didn't hurt after. But what it did do is it made my belly button tingle. That was really weird. I wasn't expecting that. My nurse came this morning to discharge me from home health because they knew that I had my post-op appointment today. And I told her about it, and she said, yeah, you have a lot of nerves in your stomach, so don't be worried about it. So if you ever have to do those and that happens to you, it's normal. I'm still on meloxicam and Lyrica for the nerve pain and meloxicam for inflammation. I haven't had any issues with those. The Lyrica I take in the evening just because the first time I took it was the day that I was discharged from the hospital, and I didn't know if they'd already given it to me until my daughter called when I was in 10 out of 10 pain and she didn't know what to do. And they said that they hadn't given it to me yet, so they told her to give it to me, and it was at 6:30 or something, and that's something you take once a day, so I've just kept it at 6:30 because the first 2 nights that I took it, it made me feel sedated combined with the narcotic pain medicine that they were giving me. But now I'm 2 weeks out, it doesn't have that effect on me anymore. The meloxicam, I just have to make sure I eat something before I take it or right after I take it so it doesn't hurt my stomach. Physical therapy's been going good. He came out yesterday and he was really pleased and impressed with how well I'm doing. There's still some things that are hard for me to do. Positions to move in, I can't do certain things. So I just, it all takes time. And I asked him if it was normal. The progress that I made, like if I'm on track, and he laughed and he said, you are best case scenario. Because I've been, hard on myself, feeling like I should be further along. But he said, you're doing great. He said, your best case scenario. Worst case scenario is 3 months. So that was encouraging. I can get up and down steps without the handrail. I just prefer to have something to hold on to. My house, I have 3 steps to get in the house and 3 steps to go into the garage. The garage, I can grab the dryer because the dryer is right next to the door, or hold on to the door. So the going out to the garage doesn't bother me. Going down my front steps to go out. Ouch. Sorry. Hold on. I gotta switch. I gotta move. That stings. Sorry. Going out to the front yard, I don't have anything to hold on to, so I don't go out there alone. One of my kids goes with me, or my husband, so I can hold their hand. I could probably do it if I did it slow, but he told me, the physical therapist told me yesterday, he said, even though you're getting around good and if you think you're going to be okay with nothing to hold on to, he said, that area is still really weak, so you need something to hold on to, just in case it gives out and then you fall. And then when you're doing stairs or any kind of steps after hip replacement, you go down with the bad leg, so bad leg first, and then up with the good leg. So I've just been repeating that to myself every time I'm doing the steps. Bad leg up. Bad leg down, good leg up. What else? I've been showering on my own for the last week. I just put my walker next to the bathtub, so if I need to grab it, I can. I have a grab bar in the shower that I can hold on to, but I like having the walker right there just in case. It does take me forever to take a shower because of the dressing, but now I don't have the dressing, so that won't be an issue. I can get it wet, I just can't submerge it in water. So my showers are about to get a lot faster now. Still doing physical therapy twice a week. He was here yesterday. He's coming back tomorrow. I think they are going to discharge me from home physical therapy. I asked the PA if he wanted me to stop home health and home PT. He said that was up to me. Whatever I felt like I needed. So I'm just going to talk to the physical therapist about it tomorrow because there's only so much PT they can do with you at home. And I have a job, so I don't want to stretch this out forever because I do need to work. I am enjoying my time off, though, don't get me wrong. Even though, I'm recovering, I'm not doing anything fun, I'm still enjoying just the break. I needed a break anyway. I do not regret having this surgery. I really needed it. It was really affecting my life, and even though I'm still recovering and I'm still in pain, I am noticing that the reasons that I had this surgery done have been resolved. Well, mostly resolved. I still have a lot of pain in the groin, which was, the labrum pain, because my labrum was torn. But I don't know, it's a different kind of pain. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a healing pain. Like, I can tell it's a surgical pain. It's not the same as the chronic pain that just wouldn't go away from before the surgery. And that was really awful before, having to live with that every day, and it wouldn't go away, and sitting hurt, bending hurt. Bending doesn't hurt now. Sitting still hurts. Sorry, my incisions. My pants keep moving, so it's just like skin on the scar, and it's very uncomfortable. Sorry. Icing, using the ice pack is still necessary at this point. Watching for blood clots. I'm still in the risk zone for blood clots. But I move around a lot, so that's been good for that because I can't sit still. My husband, through this whole process, I would sit down, I'd get all situated with my wedge pillow to put my feet up and my pillows around me, my ice pack on my incision, and then I'd have a heating pad on my back, and then about 5 minutes later I'd be getting up And my husband would be like, would you just sit down? What do you need? I will go get it. I don't like staying in one spot. I can't help it. I'm always like that. So that's actually worked in my favor during this, even though I'm supposed to be resting. I asked the physical therapist if that had anything to do with why I'm doing so well mobility wise, and he said yes. He said it's, when you don't move around and you just lay there, you just sit for most of the day because you're in pain, you're not working that area, and it just stays that way. It just stays stiff. So the fact that I am moving around a lot, that's just helping me get stronger. So he told me just don't overdo it, because I did overdo it last week, and I really paid for it. Took me 2 days to recover from that, and I learned my lesson. So now when I feel good, I don't overdo it. I just try to take it easy. I'm excited about getting my independence back. It's been really hard on me mentally, relying on other people to do stuff for me or to take me places. So I'm really excited that I can drive now. I haven't yet. My daughter took me to my appointment in my car, and I just haven't tried to drive yet. I know I'd be fine. I just haven't needed to. So sorry for the delay on the videos. I've just been recovering, and I've been making little update videos every day, and my son started to put them together last night, but I didn't have time to sit down and listen to each one to figure out what order they go in. So after he got the YouTube video ready to go, and I always watch it one final time to make sure everything's good before I post it, I noticed that they're out of sequence. So I'm going to post this one first, and then I'll have to go back through and rewatch the little update videos. So they're going to be past videos, but it'll be like a bunch of updates in one video. So I have to go through those so I can put them in the correct order. Because I had like day 7 as like the second update in the video, and then I had day 4 at the end. And so anyways, it got late last night, and he has school. So I didn't want to ask him to stay up later to fix it for me, because I don't know how to do it. I do not. I tried to figure it out on my own, and I don't know how to do that stuff. So I'm just grateful that I have kids that are willing to help me. I will also at some point do another video on the exercises that you have to do for this procedure. So I hope everyone's doing well. If you're getting ready to have this surgery, I hope that it goes well for you. Just do everything that they tell you to do, and you'll be fine. When I first came home, I felt like I was dying, but it didn't last. I got through it. Now I feel good 2 weeks out. So thank you for watching this video. Please like so it'll get out there and other people will see it. And I'll check you later. Thank you.